this episode of In the Garage. We're looking at pick-em-up trucks from the Marketplace of Faces.
Could just be trucks.
Yeah. You didn't specify pickup trucks.
I didn't specify anything, really. Utilities?
Trucks.
I don't know.
It was
Trucks?
just trucks.
Just trucks.
Technically, it could be a pair of wheels off of a train.
But it might be all pickup trucks.
I don't know.
Here we go. First truck.
First truck.
What's going to happen?
Oh, wait, it's Facebook. Maybe.
Not doing a burnout, huh? Who's this?
This is mine. 2005 Chevrolet RSR.
Ooh, I didn't know they did an RSR in 2005.
It's built by Choo Choo Customs.
Ooh, I've heard of them.
Less than 100 built.
It's not a Chevy RSR. It's a aftermarket RSR.
Yep.
Manuel.
So it's a Silverado. I believe is that a cat eye?
A who?
Cat eye. That's what they call those headlights.
I don't know what those are.
Yep. That's what they call the front end. Looks like it's orange.
Or
Interior is
terrible.
I think it's red.
Is it red?
Yeah. Interior is multiple different colors.
I think that's orange on the outside and orange.
It is a 5-speed.
Yeah.
With a 4.8. Looks pretty red there.
Terpskis? I think it's red. It's just red.
It says orange.
Fine. Orange.
It's Facebook. It could be lying.
Huh.
And it's got red and orange on the interior, which seems weird.
That's not a great choice.
Besides the piping and the red stuff on the seats are nice.
Yeah. What if those are seat covers?
I don't know.
It feels like someone's done a good job of doing something that I don't think should be done.
Why?
Well, they need to put a supercharger on it.
Yep.
Because
that
then
was
it
my
would be
disappointment. Because I think it looks nice.
Yeah. Then it would be a lightning comparison.
How much?
It is only $14,000.
Wow.
That seems like a lot for a 20-year-old Silverado.
Is it? With a 4.8.
I mean, it's got less than 100,000 miles, so there's that.
Now, here's a question. Did they do that body style with a step side?
Yes.
Did they?
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, I almost did it, but I didn't do it. There's a guy that turned that bed into a trike with one of those Boss
the
V8s. And it looked terrible. I almost put it on here as one of my pickup trucks. What's going on over there?
Sorry.
Anyway, I thought it was interesting. Yeah. I've never seen one.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is interesting.
Sure. Next truck.
It's very Silverado-y for me today.
Was it?
This one's me.
Just a lot of Silverados showed up. 2000
Chevrolet Silverado 1500 short bed.
Huh.
In a pre-runner style. With 6-liter.
Nice.
Built. Poly Terminator X-Max Turbo 400. Long travel suspension. Fiberglass front end. Wide front end.
What are we adjusting on the brakes that needs adjusting?
What?
It says the brakes need some adjusting.
No, that means they don't work right. So you need to adjust them so that they do.
Maybe I should put this front end on my Tahoe.
What year is this?
Could be anything. It's a pre-runner.
2000.
Well, I have on 2 occasions worked on a 2000s era Silverado where the pins in the caliper were stuck. Like badly rusted, poor design.
Huh.
Well,
maybe that's what needs adjusted.
Maybe.
This looks like it's a Western truck.
Yeah. It's in Tennessee, though.
Is it discs on the back?
Yeah, there are discs all the way around if it's factory brakes. Maybe the trucks are drone in the back. I don't know.
mean, I think it could be at that in 2000.
I mean, there's not a lot of stock stuff on here.
Yeah. The Tahoe has discs all the way around.
But drums do need adjusted from time to time.
That's why, because he's got
Yeah.
a custom
It's got dual master cylinders.
brake setup down there.
Hmm.
This is terrible.
It is $100 less than the other one. It says driven 300 miles, which I do not believe.
Put a switch panel in and then put extra switches that aren't in the panel.
And it looks like there's places where he could have put them in the panel. I'm going to vote for the orange/red one, even though I don't particularly care for it. This just seems kind of badly done.
If this all works, this is going to be a way funner truck.
Yeah.
But that's a big if.
Well, oh my God.
If this all works, this is going to be a lot more fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like it runs.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it works well. The brakes need adjusted. I don't trust it. How's that?
I think I'm going to put my life in the hands of some guy that loves
Pre-runners.
pre-runners and shitty wiring.
I mean, it gives you something to play around with.
Yeah.
Fixing all the wires.
6-liter with a cam. How bad can it be?
Yeah.
It could be bad.
I like it.
That's fair. I mean, I don't like either one of them, but I just don't trust this.
All right. Next. Oh, yeah. 2011 Chevrolet Silverado Craftsman truck.
Kind of NASCAR style.
Apparently Richard Childress Racing, chassis number 7.
Actual
Nice.
NASCAR.
Rolling chassis, no motor, no transmission. Bill of sale.
So
Hoorah.
you can't really do much with that. I mean, you could do stuff with it, but it doesn't go.
You could push it around.
Yep. You have to put an engine in it.
Make a ride out of it for your kids you don't have.
Well,
Needs some stuff,
All the GUI bits.
but I think you can get all the GUI bits.
you could sell it to Quaker Steak and Lube for a steep discount.
How much is this?
$9,500.
So it's $4,000 more to have something that goes.
And a 6-liter with a cam.
Much though I don't like it, I think I'm going to have to vote for that.
Yeah.
I mean, they do two different things.
Yeah, one of them goes and one of them sits there.
Well, if you finish this one, it would be going around hopefully smooth tracks.
Right. I mean, you
Versus
could,
the other one's going to be
NASA 8 or CC 8 or something, right?
for this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you could do what Cletus did.
That says Craftsman, but it says Goodwrench on it.
Yeah.
Craftsman is the series.
Oh,
Goodwrench was the GM repair shop.
I'm aware of that.
Okay.
Just the Craftsman I didn't realize was a series.
Yep.
It's funny because that doesn't exist anymore.
Nope.
Well, I'm with
You're with Soren.
Captain Soren over there.
Okay.
Strange, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is.
Feels funny. Is my hair going to be blown back?
Oh, yeah.
Like in the Memorex commercial.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Do you even know what that is, Bear?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Nope. Does it have anything to do with surround sound?
It just has to do with fidelity.
1966 Ford F100.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can mute
Wow.
that again.
So not ever do that again.
Uh-huh.
So it's in a bar? Or does this guy have an awesome garage?
I'm guessing it's at a show.
I think this guy's got
No.
an awesome garage.
It's just an awesome garage.
It is an awesome garage then. I mean, I don't know if I'd want wood on the floor of my garage, but
It's got a bar.
You would if you had a bar and a truck that would leave awesome burnout marks on it.
I'm not
This thing
doing
is
burnouts in my
sweet.
garage.
Got a theater.
Fireplace. Lounge area.
Huh.
Anyhow, let's do some pictures.
Sorry, I'm just checking out the garage.
Yeah. That looks like a bar almost. I don't know. That's pretty. That looks like a garage also.
So
Those are not side pipes.
twin turbo,
I was going to say, I hope it's got turbos.
532 big block Chevy,
Uh-huh.
Fab 9, Power Glide, full tube chassis, tag titled, insured.
Yeah.
It's 50 miles on it.
That's got to make some power.
Yep.
Doesn't say how much though, right? Maybe there's a picture of a dyno thing.
But it runs on 93 octane
Ooh.
or 85.
I bet you it would run on 87.
Jeez.
Hang on, checking out the garage again. Maybe, yeah, that's probably a bar.
It looks a lot like a bar. Like that's a
But-
dance floor
I
area.
don't know.
Yeah, I think that's his personal awesome place.
With like party lighting.
Yeah. Where is it at? Tennessee? Oh, yeah.
You think there's a barbecue pit right outside the door?
Uh-huh.
Well, you know what? I'd hang out there. So that's obviously a drag thing because it's got the big parachute deal on the back.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
How much?
It appears to be fast.
Well,
Maybe.
certainly looks like it.
Are these 50 mile street-driven miles? How many aren't on the street?
I'm going to guess none.
Right?
It's got 50 miles on it, right?
Yep.
Or driven 300 miles. Sorry. Or does it say 50?
Well, he says 50 street miles.
Okay, so it's got 250 not street miles.
I wouldn't
Unless
say that.
300 is just a Facebook default, like the lowest you can do or whatever.
Probably.
Sure. I think that's just his little happy place.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah.
How
much?
150.
I mean, it looks like it's really nicely done. It's not a thing that I like. I'm not into drag cars or trucks, as the case may be. But then again, the alternative is a thing that I'm also not into that doesn't look like it was done very well. So this is 10 times more. I'm going to vote for this because it's not shitty.
Well, I'm gonna vote for the shitty thing that I'm gonna drive through all the cornfields on my way to work through.
Don't fall in either one of the quarries.
Yeah, I'd make jumps.
You're not going to jump those quarries.
I could. It's got a 6-liter with a cam in it, dude. Now, if I put this engine in it, it definitely would.
And long travel suspension.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? If you want to die doing something that you like, you go for it.
Well, I'd be wearing a parachute.
You're not hiring for a parachute to deploy.
I could do somersault or something.
So Soren likes this.
I don't like this. I think this is a better choice.
Bear likes the other one.
What do you?
Oh
say
no,
this?
I don't like the other one. I'd use the other one more. It just needs a couple deck screws on the interior to make it perfect, I think. This one,
So I feel like this thing you could like fix up a little bit.
yeah.
I don't think it's that far away from being.
No, a couple deck screws and you should be golden.
This is really cool.
Really cool. I'd rather have the building.
Yeah.
To be
For
honest.
150
shop is
grand, the
really
building's
impressive.
a great deal.
Yeah.
I don't like this at 150.
Yeah.
I'm going to stick with Silverado. Now, you probably couldn't duplicate that for 150.
No.
All right. 2023 Ford F-150 regular cab XL pickup, 2-door, 6.5-foot bed,
Did you just
Soren?
get old?
Huh? No, this one's me. Are you not a fan?
Hope it's got
Well,
supercharger.
it's just the long bed,
Yeah.
the short cab, the steel wheels. It's an old man truck.
I don't think that's a long bed.
It's longish.
I think that's the shortest bed you can get with that cab.
Got nice
It might
interior.
be.
I think the color's good.
For 50 grand.
For steel wheels?
I mean, it's a simple.
No room to put anything.
It's got plenty of room in there.
Get to the engine bay. There's
Huh?
got to be something in there.
Not even sure what engine it's got. Might be a hybrid.
Ooh. Mm. Yeah. It's got one of those big black hybrid cables.
What?
It's the flux capacitor.
This is a FP 700 performance sleeper from Lebanon Ford Performance Center. It's 700 horsepower, supercharged, 5-liter.
It's definitely a sleeper
Does rolling burnouts.
because that looks like an old man truck.
Not a truck for the inexperienced.
I like that it's amazing.
Does the hood not shut all the way?
I'm sure it shuts all the way.
Yeah.
It might not. The performance shit might keep it from shutting.
I will say the only downside to this is you'd be doing a lot of rolling burnouts
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Oh, yeah.
because it's not the 4x4.
Right.
So that's another downside.
Huh? What's the other one?
And not being
How's that?
4x4 is a
That's-
downside.
That is the same downside.
Rolling burnouts
You
is
know
a
what would
downside.
be awesome, though,
Huh.
is to have a landscaping company and buy a fleet of these and have them drag trailers around with them.
And have the teenagers driving them just destroy your shit
You'd be doing rolling burnouts with trailers behind them.
full of
Mhm.
mulch.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
No.
Yeah, right until you lost all your contracts because nobody wants in their neighborhood.
Or lost all your employees because they crashed all your trucks.
Go to jail or die.
Well, you'd just hire touring car drivers or something.
You're not gonna. That's not a good business model.
So,
Fine.
I don't want to vote
Fine.
because I really don't like either one of these.
how do you not like that?
I hate it.
Why?
It has all of the things in a truck that I don't want,
Like horsepower.
like 2-wheel drive only,
Okay.
no extra cab, double cab, crew cab, whatever,
You don't need it.
steel wheels, too much engine.
You can change the wheels.
I don't want to pay 50 grand for something
Too much engine.
I don't want.
50 grand. I bet this truck was like 40 grand. Just out of the gate.
Yeah.
And then they ruined
Maybe 45.
it more.
How'd they ruin it?
They put a supercharger on it.
You're crazy.
I don't like it. I'll pick the first one because it's at least cheaper.
700 horsepower.
Fair.
This one, please.
Yes. Definitely this one. Come on.
I hope it's got. Now, I hope that it does have a tiny tailpipe, but I hope it's got a pretty good muffler so it's quiet.
What are you looking at me like that for?
What's the matter with
It's
you?
a true sleeper.
I don't like this. That's not a flaw in my character.
That is a fucking character.
Yeah.
I don't
You said, "What's
I
the matter
don't
with you?" You said, "I
enjoy
don't like this."
rolling burnouts.
And I agree. That's what's the matter with you.
It's
You
nothing
don't
wrong
have
with
to
me.
do a
You don't
burnout.
like this. You don't have to do a burnout
It's
at
a
all.
thing right with me.
You could get tires.
Next.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah, this is definitely better.
This is
I know.
great. 1945 International Flatbed Pickup Truck.
We're looking for trucks, not tractors, dude.
It's a pickup truck.
Made out of balsa wood and
It's made out of pine.
gravel flares.
It's got a wood bed on it. It's a pickup.
What's the front?
Yeah. Well,
Diamond plate.
Diamond
slim
plate
pickings.
fenders.
I assume those are supposed to be attached to the body and not just laying on the wheels. It's not done.
What do you mean?
No, they put them there.
Yes.
That used to have
That
fenders.
used to have fenders up here where the hood is open. You can see the engine, which you
Yeah.
don't like.
I'm going to say I don't like this,
Typical.
but I like this more than what's currently winning.
No, you don't.
700
absolutely do.
horsepower.
There's no way.
I would
got
buy this first.
Chrome dune buggy
$7,500.
wheels. Good God.
You can just vote against it and close it.
Well, that's what I'm going to do.
I vote for this.
That's
It's
horrible.
I have to
It's
wait
made
for the
out of
list.
old fencing
That's
and
terrible. There's nothing
No,
good.
I've got worse.
There's nothing good about that.
I've got worse. I picked it for Bear.
there's nothing
No,
worse.
I picked this for me. But
Why would you? Why? What do you like about that? You hate exposed engines.
Yep, I'd fix that.
You don't like open wheels.
I do like open wheels.
You don't like cars that don't have fenders.
I don't like cars that don't have metal on the front.
Okay.
I put fenders on it.
Well, this doesn't have metal on
I
the
like
back.
the gingham interior.
It was built for hay rides, parades.
Pickups don't have to have metal on the
I'm
back.
sorry, I can't look at this any longer.
Right, next.
Thank goodness.
Terrible.
All right, this is for you, Bear. It's a 2024 Ford
good.
F450 Platinum pickup, four-door, 8-foot for $135,000 with ridiculous, stupid-ass wheels on it.
I like it.
I know you would,
It's not lowered.
No,
but you could lower it.
good.
It doesn't come with all the stupid.
The wheels are terrible.
They are.
The rest of it's good.
Yeah.
I like the rest of it, actually. I mean, white wouldn't be my first choice, but whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that interior is nice.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's $135,000. It should be nice.
Yeah, that's pretty cheap for a 450 Platinum. I'm pretty sure you could probably spend that on an F-150.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I like it.
and just change the wheels.
All right, you guys get to vote.
Ford product versus Ford product.
Yep.
What is this? Diesel? Probably.
Yep.
I would
So
think
that's Power Stroke.
450 would have to be diesel, wouldn't it?
I
Really?
think they'll do the 7.3.
I don't know.
Well, you have to know.
Do I?
Mm-hmm.
Why do I have to?
Well, you go, and then Mason goes. And
I'll
then
go.
I go.
F-150.
All right.
Sure. F-150.
Well, I vote for this, even though it's terrible.
That's too slow. And that won't do rolling burnouts.
Good.
I bet it would.
No way.
450?
2025 Toyota Tundra Limited TRD Off-Road. I picked this because this is basically the truck that I would get if I could get a new truck.
Let's get the turd package.
Yep.
$7,000 off.
I like the wheels. I like that the front isn't chromy.
It's weird that you
wheels a
could
lot.
put those two words so close together. Or maybe three words.
Which
Four
ones?
words.
Which ones?
I like the front.
I like that the front is not chromy.
I know.
I actually think the front of those looks pretty okay.
Ugh.
I mean, all trucks kind of have
bad.
a stupid front these days, but
Yeah.
I think it's less stupid than the Silverados.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
They're pretty close to each other though.
I do like the inside.
They've gone less Tonka truck on the inside.
So, if I could afford it, I'd go buy one.
What is this? 50?
60.
Yikes.
Hey,
And it's $7,000 off.
That's not that bad.
it's not. I built one 2 years ago that was more than that without really trying hard.
My truck was 55.
13 years ago.
Yeah.
Eh.
Yeah. 13 years ago.
And if I recall correctly, that's a turbo V6 that makes 390 horsepower, something like that. 400 and some foot-pounds of torque.
Right.
So that is 66,000 sticker.
I believe
Something
that
like
would
that.
be more or less the right math. Which is,
Yeah, that's not terrible.
given the state of the world, not bad at all.
Big sunroof.
Yeah, they definitely grown up inside.
Which is a shame. I'd prefer if they hadn't, but whatever.
I like the interior.
It's too Lincoln-y. but you can't get away from it.
No one's ever said that. It's
I
too
don't-
much like a Lincoln on the
Too much like
inside.
it, like it.
I don't want a bunch of comfort and beepy boopy electronic shit in the inside of a truck.
Well, don't buy a Toyota,
You can't buy anything. I mean, you can buy ones that are uncomfortable.
especially
But-
Toyotas. They have the most bleepity bloopities out of everybody.
Anywho, I picked this because it's what I would get if I could.
Sure.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And I think it's vastly superior to the other option.
It's $9,000 more.
And it's down 300 horsepower.
Yeah, but it's useful for things.
Like what?
I bet it's got a smaller bed. How big is
Towing
the
and
bed?
carrying and
Huh?
it's
How big
definitely
is
got
the
a smaller
bed?
bed. It's 5.5, I think.
Ooh, yeah. The Ford had another foot on that.
It's an old man truck.
So the Ford's better at carrying.
Yeah,
Not necessarily.
sure it is.
Well, because I think that's narrower.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
What?
I think it is.
What are you talking about?
Which one?
Why would an F-150 be narrower?
Because that's the old man version.
They're all the same.
Not
You
really.
don't make
Not really.
a
Yes.
narrow
Yeah, they shrink them.
F-150.
They shrink them down because you shrink
No.
when you get older.
Uh-uh. No.
Anyway, you're gonna pick this, so do what you got to do.
The size of that bed.
Hefty. I could get a
Seriously,
lot of Christmas trees in
What
there.
can that do that this can't?
Not piss me off.
Other than maybe the 4-wheel drive. If the turd was.
How often are you using that?
Fairly often.
I used mine 3 times this year.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I did not engage four-wheel drive in my truck once.
Mainly, I just tried it to see if it worked,
See, I would
and then launched out of.
I used mine.
traffic
I
lanes.
would not have done that because what if it did?
I used mine in heavy rain and snow, and on Thursday.
Wow.
When did we
Well,
have heavy
'cause
snow?
You
I
don't
didn't say
have
heavy snow. I said heavy rain and snow.
the tires on your truck
on
are
Thursday.
terrible.
Yeah, I know, Bear.
They're bald
They're not bald. They have some tread left.
and they're
They're dry rotted.
They're
They're
dry
14
rotted.
years old.
So you always use four-wheel drive in the rain?
Heavy rain, comma, snow, not necessarily heavy, comma, Thursday.
What does rain have to do with anything?
How's four-wheel drive helping you in the rain?
Because it gets a little slippy in the rain.
Heavy rain?
What does?
My truck.
Maybe you should get new tires.
I should, but I'm not going
You
to.
need to get new tires.
Look,
Huh.
that has nothing to do with this. We can
That's
talk
true.
about this.
Fair?
I don't know. I mean, 700 horsepower sounds pretty fun.
Okay. Yeah, I got to go for 700 horsepower.
Well, I'm obviously voting for the Toyota.
Oh,
No,
this is me.
it is.
Yep. Or is it you?
It's not me.
Okay.
It's not
Well, it's
me.
definitely me then. 1989 Dodge Dakota regular cab pick 'em up truck with a convertible top.
It's not really a
version.
regular cab, is it?
What? The size is regular. Until you drop the top, and then it's infinite.
Oh, no, that seems regular cab for
Super rare.
80s
3.9
Dodge.
liter V6, all red interior.
Oh God.
Exactly. Don't you remember these things rolling around?
Nope.
No?
I probably just blocked out, trauma.
I think that's a pretty cool, sporty little truck.
Well, I think you're wrong.
Yep. You're totally wrong on that one.
However,
Wrong.
Nope. Those suck.
I'm going to vote for this.
Look how nice it is.
Those suck in ways that haven't even been invented yet.
Like they leak every time it rains.
The 3.9 liter V6, the crappy convertible conversion,
Mm-hmm.
The awful red interior.
the whatever year that is, Chrysler interior.
Uh-huh. It says sport on the side.
Yep, sure does.
It says something sport, but I'm not sure what. GTA sport?
Dakota Sport.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I vote for this.
It's got 2 keys, clean title, ready to be shown off. baby.
$15,000.
What a
Wow.
pennies in the bucket
Oh,
compared
15.
to the. Yep,
It's on sale.
I know. Got a bunch of miles on it.
Dodge.
Look how fancy that is.
F-150.
Oh.
Yep.
You get to decide, Bear, on
Yep.
your submission.
This could go all the way to the end.
Can we engine swap this with the Ford engine?
Nope.
Well, you've got $37,000.
Ideal.
You got $37,000 spare to do whatever you want with the engine.
You could have picked one of these that had the 318.
I didn't find one with a 318 in it.
Uh-huh.
Or you could just build
Those
your
suck
own
also.
It's got a chin spoiler.
ridiculous heavy
Those
and put it
just
in
suck
there.
less than the
Yeah.
V6 does. Like that thing is terrible.
It says sport on the side.
Uh-huh. Does say sport.
Um.
And it's an automatic.
Yeah, aren't they all?
Pretty much
It's not really
all of those.
sport. No, not all of those.
Probably just stick with the F-150 for now,
Okay.
You disappoint me, Bear.
I suppose.
You've made the right choice.
Am I?
Yeah.
I feel sold out.
You sold you out.
Now, Soren, here is an F-450.
Super single.
Super single. 70 grand.
What is super single?
Wheels and tires.
So it's not a dually?
Nope. It's been converted to Army truck wheels and tire thingies. Pretty cool. Does not come with a camper.
Just sold it.
Just sold it. But
How much?
70.
Let's see some interior pics.
I don't think it's quite as nice, but it's pretty nice. Got the
What year is it?
19.
somewhere in there. Yeah.
So it's 5 years older than the other one.
Quad cup holders.
6 years, maybe. It's really like 6 because you have two kind of at shoulder level.
Sure.
Yeah. It's really not as nice as it
What do you mean?
inside.
It's the same. It's just got different color seats.
And they're 6 years older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a different interior.
Yeah, it's black and not tan. Flared out front fenders.
It's 450.
Yeah. But I think those are even flared out more. Those are like Baja style.
It's got bags. Custom built onboard compressor.
Mm-hmm. Pretty good. Full size spare that you need a forklift to remove and unmove.
Rocker switch control panel. Torque lift super truss with extension.
That
Oh,
sounds
yeah?
cool.
Is that to reinforce the bed?
Full size spare.
I don't know where you put it.
Under
It says
the
it
bed.
has a front bumper. It's got a custom front bumper mount for the spare.
I think for a 450, that's pretty sweet.
Emissions have been deleted.
Oh, no.
Is it gas or diesel?
Yeah, it's got 96,000 miles on it. Diesel.
Diesel.
That's why the emissions have been deleted.
Yeah.
Isn't that illegal?
Uh-huh. Very much so.
Excellent.
Not in Florida.
As long as you keep it in Florida, then. But yeah, it is illegal in Florida.
Because it's illegal federally,
That's correct. It's illegal in the entire country. Bear.
which makes me like it.
It's great.
Because what right have those bastards to tell
Everything-
us we can't put black smoke into the sky?
Everything's legal in Florida. Got king
Yeah, King
things.
shocks, yeah.
I'm voting for this.
Wow.
I just don't like the F-150.
He hates the F-150 because we like it.
I hate it because it's fucking stupid.
Hmm.
And this
And now he's
is not
passionately
is
hating
not
the
great,
F-150.
but
Doesn't
for
matter
20 grand
what the next vehicles
for 20
are.
grand more, this is way better.
Anything after this, he'll pick over the F-150.
And not
Anything
necessarily.
after this?
Yes.
You can have something so bad.
I
have something so bad I won't pick it over the F-150.
There's nothing worse than the F-150.
That's
right
not true. But I am picking this over the F-150.
now. Okay. Bear?
No, you go next.
Huh.
Is this yours?
That's mine.
So Bear goes last.
Okay. F-150.
You're risking being the person who doesn't like their own stuff, Bear.
Am I?
You're going to be like me when you grow up.
He's tried to.
Oh no. Can't be like Soren.
Trying to sway your vote.
I do really like this.
It's pretty cool.
Well, you got to follow your conscience.
Yeah.
He's pushing hard.
I'm not. I'm saying you got to follow your conscience.
He's
Vote for whatever you like.
pushing hard.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, that thing is pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, custom fenders, 6 inches wider in the front.
Okay.
I don't know. I bet this has more torque than the
One would hope.
F-150.
It should, yeah.
It probably needs it.
Does not do rolling burnouts, though.
No, but it probably does standing burnouts just fine.
Maybe. 41-inch tires.
1,000 foot-pounds of torque should.
41-inch tires, that might be kind of tough still.
I don't know.
Maybe it just doesn't really slow. They're not really burnouts. They're just like,
I don't know. Soren kind of got me on it.
Wake me up
Pretty
when you
good.
decide.
Are you going to pick one?
Yeah, I'm going to pick this one.
Picking this one?
Yeah, I think so. I like the wheel and tire package on it.
I can't believe you caved like that.
I mean,
Your peer pressure.
What?
Yeah.
I told him he can follow his conscience. Next.
You can explain to him this is what his conscience.
Next. I didn't explain that.
Yeah, you did. Is this better?
Yep. This is a Ford F-100. 1953.
It's a lovely green.
Yeah. Dark green. It's got a pile of rocks next to it.
It's got a pile of wood next to it. It's got a pile of rocks behind it.
Yeah. Starting to like this. It's 6-liter LS.
Like the grill.
Yeah.
With a supercharger. Wheels are good.
Yeah. Wheels
Actually,
are good.
That grill looks like the gas burner component of a grill.
Yeah. I like the interior.
Yeah.
It's a pretty nice truck.
Seats are a little fluffy.
Yeah. Decent bed.
I do like that front end.
Pretty good job. I don't think this thing's like wildly expensive, if I remember right. But I
would like to see a better picture of the wheels.
It's got an LS 6-liter with a supercharger.
Mm-hmm.
706 heads.
Yep.
Yeah, those are the good ones.
Absolutely. Deutschwerks fuel pumps. 9-inch. Hot rod wheels.
Uh-huh.
Let's look at some
extra
more
wide fenders. Custom tailgate. Shave this. Shave that. TMI. Wow.
It's got air conditioning.
Best part about the truck.
I kind of like that dash.
Yeah.
I kind of don't like the seats, but that's not the end of the world.
No.
I think I might like those wheels. I just can't see them very well.
The wheels are really good.
So I'll have to take your word for it.
Okay. And this one was how much? 65.
65. I think that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff done to it.
Uh-huh.
I'm just glad they're not asking like 100.
Right. Or 150 like the one I picked. Okay. Soren.
I'm mulling.
Chop, chop.
I feel like the 450 is more practical, but I like this truck. I'm going to vote for this truck.
Okay. I'm voting for this truck.
Good, because I'm voting for this truck.
Great. Next.
1991 Chevrolet Silverado. 1500 regular cab with hot dog paint scheme.
12 grand.
12 grand. I mean, you couldn't even paint this thing for 12 grand.
Problem is,
not with that paint job.
Wire wheels.
You don't know how good this paint is because it's not close.
Look at it.
It could be kind of crappy up close, though.
Look at it, though. I mean, doesn't that just wazzle your eyes into awesomeness?
No. As we've discussed, this is
I
not.
think we can see it close enough
Yeah.
to see that's a pretty good paint job.
I appreciate the skill. It's not aesthetically something I like.
I love it. And to do one of these like that, I think is pretty sweet.
That combined with, I really hate the tiny wheels.
It's a lowrider, man. Now, if you could put a big block and some stuff in it, that would be even better. I love all the squiggles.
I like the rotisserie of the back half of a car just sitting in the driveway in the parking lot.
Like it's at a body shop.
Yeah.
But that should be outside.
Why? I think they're in Arizona or California or something.
Or New Mexico.
But
Or New
it's
Mexico.
still exposed to dirt and sand and bugs and birds shitting on it and whatever.
It's
Okay.
sure. Yeah.
Pick a truck, Soren.
Ford.
Ford?
That is correct.
Click the is that that's all we got.
Yeah. That's all there is.
Dang nabbits.
That's just a stylistic choice. I think the Ford looks better stylistically.
Yeah. The Ford's just better. Ford.
I'm gonna go with crazy custom paint Chevy.
Oh, it's a good thing your vote doesn't matter.
I know. Oh, Soren wanted a pickup truck.
Uh-huh.
I think this is the pickup truck I want for towing my trailer around. 2,500, not diesel. 4x4. It's a Denali. Look at that. Bingo bango.
Wouldn't diesel be better for towing your trailer around?
Until it breaks.
$32,000.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
They're kind of expensive trucks.
Mine's not.
Well, you don't have much of yours left.
Mine was.
Right.
I'll make you a spoken deal.
No.
That'll haul that trailer just as well as that one will.
The beauty about that vehicle right there is it doesn't have any cylinder deactivation, no turbos, no variable valve timing, no nothing. Nothing's gonna break on it.
Except for when the what's that problem they have? Oh, the oil pump pickup falls off.
Presumably into the oil pan.
Well,
and then your ship blows up.
Well, then it doesn't pick up oil anymore.
And then your ship blows up.
That's correct.
That's not a good design.
How hard is that to fix?
I mean,
drop the oil pan, fix it.
Is that first thing you do when you get one?
I mean, what's the first thing you do when you buy a BMW M car?
Burnout.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What's the first thing you do?
Apparently, you just have to drop the pan and do the bearings.
I never did rod bearings.
Yeah.
On my M cars.
Mm-hmm. Question is, can we?
You don't even drive.
If we stick to the subject of this thing and its oil pump falling off, is that a thing which has a solution, or is it just you need to take off the pan, tighten the bolts, and then do that again sometimes?
There's no bolts. That's the problem.
Just push it back on.
It's just stuck in.
Just stuck in there with an O-ring.
But is there a fix to that, or is it just you
pull it out, you put a new O-ring on it?
There's screws that hold the pickup on.
Because when they get to like 140,000 miles, the O-rings go bad and it just falls out.
Why don't they just make a little standoff where it can't fall out?
You might be able to do that.
You can do it.
Yeah.
This little like wire standoff or something.
Sure.
Anyway, far cheaper and easier to fix than anything else.
Okay.
And it tows 12,000 pounds.
I don't know if that's easy to get the oil pan off of or not.
Yeah, I don't either.
Well, it's better than rebuilding the top end with shitty lifters. It's better than doing
$32,000
timing chains and variable valve timing this and replacing turbos on that.
I get what you're saying
at
there.
300,000 miles.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
there's timing things going bad on trucks.
You're going to have to
50,000
change timing chain stuff on that. You think timing chains last forever
on
an LS?
They do.
They do.
They do last a long time.
They don't.
Mm-hmm.
They last a long time.
It's another one of the LS problems.
Mine's got 280 on it, running pretty good.
Yeah.
Is that an interference
I don't even
engine?
have to. I
Good thing
don't
you
even.
can't see in there.
I don't even
Is that
have
an
to
interference engine
start
or
it
not
with the
interference
gas
engine?
pedal down all
Not
the way.
interference.
So when it
I
goes,
mean, technically, they're all interference at some point when the rod goes through the block.
well, right. But if the chain breaks, so on my truck,
Takes out the alternator.
if the timing belt breaks, you put another one on.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah.
There are
Timing what?
timing belt.
Ooh,
If it breaks,
These don't have belts.
these are
right.
manly trucks.
Yeah.
But
These are
real trucks.
Some engines are designed such that if the timing belt breaks, it grenades itself.
Real trucks don't have timing belts.
That's irrelevant. Is this a put a new timing chain on, or is this a buy a new engine if the timing chain goes?
Well, the timing chain's not going to break.
Well, it could.
it's fine. Anyway,
They get sloppy.
this is
They don't break.
Well, when it gets sloppy, does
Yeah.
it damage the engine,
Uh-uh.
or do you just put another one
No,
on?
it just doesn't run well.
Well, and it's not terrible then.
it's fine. Million miles.
Okay.
I mean, I'm still voting for the Ford.
Yeah, that Ford's just better.
Ford's cool.
So we're picking impractical today.
It's just a good thing.
Is this all you?
How many are there?
I don't know. I'm missing two of mine.
Well, hopefully it's the last two.
This was my other tow vehicle choice.
So this is the front end they call a cat eye.
Is it?
Yes.
Mm,
Because see how the lights are slanted?
sure. I like it. I liked it. All the keys, no miles. This one is a diesel, so I'm kind of about it, but 60,000 miles, mint condition.
Ooh, cloth seats.
I like cloth seats.
Weirdo.
4-wheel drive.
In point of fact, I like them too.
I'm not crazy.
How much?
And I think in the 30s.
Oh,
And it had a pinstripe on it. A woofer. Backup camera. That's fancy. It's only got less than 400 miles.
397
Hours.
$35,600.
Well, that's definitely a better choice than the last one.
Yep.
And I think
Until you need to put $4,000 worth of injectors in it.
Yep.
Or the turbo takes a shit and that's $4,000.
Yep.
Or anything else that goes bad, it's $4,000.
well, yeah. How about this? It doesn't matter because I picked the Ford.
I will say though,
That's
getting
fine.
on the highway and stuff is way better with the diesel
Sure.
than the 6-liter.
You mean pulling something heavy?
Yeah.
Because it just goes.
Yeah.
Right. I get it.
Because it's torque.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ford.
Yep. Ford.
Yep. Ford.
Ah, yes. This is me. This is. I don't know what this is. You have to scroll.
It's an F-250.
It's a 1979 Ford F-250. It says it right here.
Fair enough. I can't read
460 automatic.
Yep. Big engine. I don't. People like these. I'm
But
not.
you don't.
That's correct.
Hey.
Because
So
it's
the
a
only
thing
thing
people
he
find
likes-
interesting. I know people who are like, "Ooh, that's a great truck. I like those."
And wasn't finding pickup trucks your idea?
And I love the
Yes.
the
So he picked-
knit seat cover.
He's only liked one truck so far, and it was a Toyota.
I've liked a couple trucks.
Uh-huh.
You haven't liked.
He
most of
picked the
my
trucks he likes, the one he wants to buy,
Mm-hmm.
and then just picked 4 other trucks.
And then, yeah.
Okay, so whatever. I vote for the green Ford.
Yeah.
I'll make it easy.
You mean over the rusty 79 Ford F-250?
They're both green Fords.
You're supposed to pick last.
Yeah.
And I was making a joke. They're both green Fords.
Well, the F-100 is way better.
Yeah.
I agree.
Sure is.
And I picked this for you, Bear.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. I don't know what it is.
It's 2003 Chevy Silverado 2500 HD regular cab work truck pickup. 2-door, 8-foot.
Is it an 8.1 liter?
No.
Why
You
not?
have to go to pictures or whatever when it loads. This is terrible. Terrible truck.
No,
Terrible.
it's not.
It's in New Jersey.
I'm looking at
It's got
this.
130,000 miles.
But wait,
There you go.
What's going on here?
Facebook
I think it's a little
utterly failing to function because they can't seem to make that work.
No. Oh, I don't like it.
I know you don't like it. It's terrible.
Why is this in New Jersey? This should be in Florida, where it should be appreciated.
Florida's like New Jersey North. Or the other way around.
Mm,
New Jersey's like Florida North.
sure.
I don't know why you would park like that.
To show how tall your truck is.
Because you're in New Jersey?
I don't know.
So I hate this passionately.
Because the boggers.
What do you think of New Jersey when you say New Jersey?
Is it the booster seat you need to drive it?
If I had control of the weather, every inch of New Jersey would be hit by lightning every second.
Why?
Because I hate it.
Why?
Because it's a blight on the country.
Why?
Well, there goes all of our subscribers from New Jersey.
I'm just trying to understand what you think New Jersey looks like.
It's not what it looks like. It's the culture of the place. It's you can't pump your own gas. It's the gold chains and the accent.
That's not the whole state.
It's not a big state.
It is a big state.
It's a middling state.
Huh.
Anyway,
Well, I see T-tops.
New Jersey has a lot of rural areas
Unfortunately, they're in New Jersey,
where you're going to find stuff like this.
which I hate.
Okay.
Well, you found about. Yeah, it's not good.
I thought you would enjoy not liking it, Bear.
No, I don't like lifted trucks.
So you're saying no? I agree with you. I don't like it.
I don't like it.
But
And I don't like boggers.
Are you enjoying not liking it?
No,
Does it satisfy you to not like it?
not really.
Strange.
Okay.
How do you vote?
It's in Toms River, New Jersey. Bear, how do you vote?
How do I vote?
Yep.
Well, I'm going to go with. Why didn't we pick a thing?
What's that?
Yeah, or that.
You have to vote before you just wander off.
Interesting.
Oh,
Extended cab
can
short bed.
we
with good
complete the part
wheels.
we're working on before we just wander off into nowhere land?
Yeah, but that's got like new seats out of a new truck. Is that the sound of your face hitting the microphone? I hope that felt as good as it looked from over here.
That was absolutely his face. Self-induced mic.
That was not my face hitting the microphone. That was the microphone hitting its case as I shook it vigorously because it angers me that we can't finish the thing we're working on before we just wander off. I hate that.
Well, it wasn't going anywhere anyway.
Yeah. Like that thing.
Could we
sucked.
just vote?
I've never seen an extended cab 77 Chevy pickup, Soren.
Yeah.
Your problem, man.
To your point, the Ford's better than
Ford's definitely better.
whatever we were looking at earlier.
This thing.
Yeah, that still needs to be in Florida.
I feel like he stacked the deck against us.
In what way?
I think you knew.
Why didn't you pick the white 3000 cab?
Check that thing out.
I'm surprised.
I didn't see that.
That looks like Soren all the way.
Yeah.
That didn't come up on my search for pickup trucks.
Well, it's not a pickup truck.
Well, there you go.
Can't tell what's going on there. We didn't do pickup trucks, did we?
We did trucks.
I'm
That was
not
just trucks,
exactly
but I
sure
did
what the
pickup
rules
trucks.
were.
Was the rule though pickup truck or was it truck?
It was just trucks. There was no rule. You actually said, I think you said trucks. And I said, great. And Bear said yes. I can check if you'd like.
Yeah.
No, now I want to.
Seen this. This has been for sale for a while. I think it's pretty sweet. You know what you should do, Mason? You should swap that out for your dad's.
Mason says, maybe trucks. And I said, I could do trucks. And Bear said that could work.
Well, Bear, you should have specified pickup trucks. All right. So are we saying that the 1953 Ford F100 is the best pick we had tonight?
I think that's what we're saying.
I think so.
And I
Supercharged LS.
feel pretty comfortable and happy with that result.
Even though it's a Chevy engine and a Ford?
Well, whatever.
Whatever.
I feel fine.
All of my ability to difference and or give a shit is kind of used up by other things.
Like what?
Oh, you know.
Do I?
Wandering off.
I mean,
yeah, there were no ramp trucks. There was nothing cool.
I almost had a ramp truck.
Hmm.
No, I had a black four-door Chevy ramp truck, like a 79. I don't know. This is actually good. I'm glad I just clicked on this, even though Soren makes Soren rage out.
Nah, I'm done. I don't care anymore.
He doesn't care anymore.
That's got auxiliary wheels too.
How do you really feel about ramp trucks? I feel like
I like them, but I don't
the
think
idea of a ramp truck is better than the actual
Yeah.
I think
living with
I
it.
would rather just have a flatbed truck.
Trailer.
Well, like the ones, the tow trucks that have a flatbed that tips.
You know, rollback?
Rollback, sure. I would rather have that than this.
I don't know that it matters, but
so this would be like tow your race car like they're doing.
right.
You could do that with a rollback,
Yeah, but nobody does really.
but they could.
Trying to decide whether that would be a good idea or not.
You could even have a rollback that was enclosed on three sides. Keep the gravel and stuff off of it.
I guess the problem is if your race car is low
Yeah.
with a rollback.
You could work around that.
You could.
They have those Japanese ones that like take the whole bed and put it on the ground.
It's true. Those are pretty cool. I think that's a European thing, but
Yeah.
sure.
Somewhere around there. Is that truck?
Somewhere between.
No, this one's a 4x4, I think.
So if you
between
had,
Europe and East Asia.
yeah, if you had picked this one with a launch video, that's pretty cool.
Can we finish this and then do this?
Oh, we've stopped recording hours ago.
Yeah.
You haven't stopped recording. We could.
Well, this one's even got more horsepower, 725.
We're almost done there, sunshine.
What a good sunset. That was spinning all the tires.
Yeah, I need to get one of those. All right.
That
fine,
would
Soren.
that's
So the winner was a 1953 Ford
Yep.
F100 with a Chevy engine,
That's correct.
and a supercharger.
For $65,000.
which is pretty nice.
Yep.
So on that note, share and like and subscribe and all that jazz.
Thanks for watching.